Welcome back to the table. We're here with another video of our GenCon coverage. I have with me today Rob Rouse from Blue Peg, Pink Peg.
Yep.
Rob, welcome.
Thanks. I'm excited to be talking about this game.
Yeah, we got a chance to play this game. This is Ready, Set, Bet, and we got to play this at GenCon with the designer, John Clair, designer of Dead Reckoning.
Yeah.
Which this is nothing like.
No, but the thing is, it's funny.
Nothing like it.
He designed so many different types of interesting games, and when I saw this, I was like, there's a lot of games like this kind of ilk, betting on horses. So at first I was like a little reserved.
Right. Betting, it's a horse betting game.
Right.
I mean, it is. It's a game where you're betting on horses. We've played that before.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll try it out. This game is fun.
This game is fun. I've actually never seen a game where the table is so raucous and excited. So really quick, Let's just talk a little bit about it because you have this betting board. You can kind of see it here in front of us, and theoretically, you're just betting on horses. You're betting on all these different numbered horses. They're numbered. They're colored. It goes from 2 to 12.
But you're live betting.
That's the difference.
That's the difference. Yeah.
So each person the first person to bet, I think this blue 4 is going to win. The first person to bet on them winning is the only person that gets to do that bet. And you might be wondering, okay, well, how does this make sense? Everyone's just sitting here in real time throwing out bets? Sure. But we're missing an important part, and that's the caller. The person who's actually rolling the dice and moving the horses.
What's fun about this is that the callers sit there, and there's a mechanic in the game where the caller can also bet before he even starts rolling.
They're not out of the game. Yep. They get to put some tokens down, but they have a much better ratio or a percentage win, a multiplier, but they have to make the bets before they even start rolling.
Right, so they have zero knowledge of what's happening in this game, but it's still fun. Like, they're not out, and you can rotate the caller around the table. So the caller, they're rolling this dice, and they're yelling it out.
Show me how you do it.
Oh, coming in, here we go, we got five, we're gonna move up 5. And what's cool about this is if you roll the same number twice, so let's say you roll 6 twice in a row, they get a bonus.
Yeah, and the bonus is skewed based on the number, right? So that way, the 2-3 horse and the 11-12 horse still have a chance to win. Because if you roll 2 12s, it's moving like 6 spaces, which has happened before.
But you're probably thinking, hey, man versus meeple, you know what number gets rolled all the time? 7. 7 doesn't get a bonus.
Yeah, 7 gets no bonus. And it does, but we actually had one. We played this several rounds.
Yeah.
We had a round where 7 was rolled a lot, and it was all the way up there, and everyone's betting 7, 7, 7, and then it stalled out.
Right.
And all these other horses started. I really can't explain how much fun it is to watch the caller call. So we're going to show you a quick clip of our game, which was called out by John Clair himself. So take a look at this quick clip.
$7 back into one lead here. There's a 9 coming out. Let's see if we can start so far. There's 8 times 7 for the lead.
I'm feeling good about 8.
5
I'm feeling good about 8.
There's another 5, our first bonus of the race. No one's jumping on it though. There's a 4. There's a 6.
Don't need that pressure.
There's a 9.
And Ryan started to talk about it, but as you're playing the game, you're betting on who you think is going to win. The first people in first gets more money. Or maybe you want to bet on who's going to place, or maybe you're going to bet who's going to show. You can also bet on colors, colors, and then there's all these other crazy bets that change every round.
The prop bets, these are like, horse 6 is going to beat horse 5, or horse 9 is going to beat horse 7, which sure, you think some of these might be easy bets, but they don't have huge multipliers for winning. And also, if you place a bet that fails, you might have to pay a penalty of chips afterwards.
Yeah,
so you can't just bet willy-nilly. You need to watch and see because there's some hard bets, like these exotic finish cards.
Yep.
These are like photo finish where the first and second horse are like right within each other, 1 space away, or 3 horses were all tied for like right at the finish line. So the chances of those happening are very tense. And there's a red line. Once enough horses have crossed the red line, you have to stop betting. So you don't get to wait till the very last minute and throw your bets, unless maybe you have one of those VIP cards.
Right. Now, these VIP cards, you get one of these in between every round. This one was fun. This is one that Ryan had.
Yeah.
This is Snake Eyes and Box Cards. So as the caller's playing, he's laying out, box cards, we got Snake Eyes. You get $1 every time you hear it. So you get to choose from this. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, this one just gives you more money, just more chips. And you get one of these cards every single round, and there's, 4 races that you play through. Like I got to say, like this might not seem like you're listening to us talk about how excited we are to play it. It's a game you have to see to believe. You have to play. Like you've seen that clip. I mean, literally, we went from just like, okay, sitting around to like, come on, number seven,
They
go.
started off and they were like, okay, you guys are going to want to stand around the table. And of course I was like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. We were in our first round and I was like, come on, number 8, what are you doing? And it was screaming at the board. I was screaming at dice and a wooden horse. But it was a blast.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun.
To absolutely say that this is one of like, I think the surprise hits from me from GenCon. We came in with the expectations of a bunch of different games. This one was not on sale, but they were giving out some copies, so we were able to, like I said, get a chance to play, get a chance to bring a copy home, play it some more. This is one of those games I think is going to find like a great home in any kind of like social gathering.
Right.
Like this game.
And we're actually going to play this after we finish recording
Actually,
this.
as soon as I hit stop, we already got it set up. No, this game is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
This is from John D. Clair. He is, like we've said it before, on a roll with his games.
I'm a John D. Clair fanboy. Like Dead Reckoning, way back to Custom Heroes. Like this is just a complete space-based.
But this is very different.
Yeah.
And also, I think maybe one of the first real-time horse betting games I've ever played. So
yeah, there you go. Check it out.
Well, thanks again, Rob, for joining us. Again, what, Blue Peg, Pink
Blue
Peg?
Peg, Pink Peg is a board gaming podcast about board game relationships and the interactions between the two. Check us out.
If you like this energy, that's every episode.
I do exhaust a lot of energy every episode.
All right, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more Gen Con coverage.